All right, what up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Jeannie, and you already know what it is. Y'all, I have missed y'all, okay? I feel like I took longer off than I did, but in those days where I wasn't on here, y'all, I miss y'all so much. But shout out to the ones who's watching my old videos, keeping my channel popping. And shout out to all the people who have been getting readings from me. Yo, like in this past week, I have made so much money off these readings, it's ridiculous. Some of y'all have just been getting readings back to back to back, and I love it. Thank you for booking with me. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for just being here for your girl. I do appreciate it. I'm back in the groove of things. All right, I'm gonna get I want to get back on schedule, but I had a couple things to do, and I have some more stuff to do because there is a lot of things happening in the summer, and I got to be ready for it. Without further ado, let's get into the message, Virgo, because automatically the energy is looking interesting. First of all, the song that we have is um, After the Rain. Okay. I'll put it in the comments down below. BJ could be significant. I'll put it in the comments down below, but it's basically an instrumental. But as I was listening to the instrumental, I was thinking of how I was forced to slow down. And then when I shuffle the cards, the turtle ended up here. So I feel like it's collective energy. I feel like there was like a slowdown, a pacing of the energy. Like you may have been forced to slow down, put down things. You may have been just doing things at a different pace. Usually you would move quickly. And I feel like you would move quickly because you were used to doing things by yourself. But recently you could have had help or a change of scenery that does not require you to move so quickly. Enjoy this time, okay? Enjoy the time, 222 on the clock. Enjoy the time where you do not have to rush through things. You don't have to feel pressured on a schedule, on some type of time. Enjoy it because there's something about slowing you down that will slow down your nervous system. And Virgo rules the nervous system. And when you slow down a nervous system of a Virgo and they're in their element, you're able to tap in to the intelligence more. Okay. You're able to tap into the realness of the situation when you're fully present. So there was something that you said to somebody with the Two of Swords and intelligence. You could have broke off some wisdom to a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could have taught somebody something inadvertently or as like advice. Okay. And when you said it, I feel like you said it with your whole chest. This is giving me the energy of you telling somebody some wisdom that you feel is trivial. Like this would be something I say, like, you know, praying over your kids when you leave them is something that you always have to do. This is some type of wisdom that you gain that you always do and you're serious about it. And I feel like you could be telling people this. You could find yourself in the scenario where you're passing on a lot of your wisdom or the lessons that you recently have learned. Okay, you can be coming into contact with people who are walking into the lessons that you just learned. So it's going to be like an aha moment when people start telling you or talking to you about their problems. And then it's the same thing that may have happened to you. So you gain some type of wisdom when it happened to you. And now it's a staple. Now it's something that you do every day. And I feel like you told somebody some type of wisdom and they didn't listen. Okay? It did not end well. Whoever this is, they still got to do what they wanted to do. So a win was a win, but it didn't end well for them. Okay? They felt like they had to do this to get on top, but there could have been some type of trap. Okay? set up for this person to keep them for a period of time. And I feel like this person is surprised. Yeah. This person is surprised because I feel like they didn't take heed to your wisdom, evil powers. So we're going back to the beginning. When I said you said something like pray over your children every time you leave. And then they were surprised that that wisdom is something that they should do because they encountered some type of evil that confirmed it to them. And now I feel like this person is thinking of you a lot as they gain back what they have lost via way of justice. This could definitely be a masculine. Whoever this is thinking of you. Okay, they have to gain back their control of their freedom in some type of way, but they're thinking of you. Okay, your wisdom, which you said, how you carry yourself. There's something about you passing on wisdom to somebody and it didn't register till after they encountered evil. So I feel like there's a lot of people who may laugh at you for your wisdom. They may be like, you're so serious all the time. Not everything's that deep, Virgo, until they encounter something that then confirms to them that it is that deep. And you were just ignorant of that. And I feel like there's a lot of people who are realizing that your wisdom and the things that you were telling them have actual weight in what's going on in everyday situations. And I feel like you're giving people remedies straight from the heart too. I feel like you only tell these people this because you love them. It's not like you're trying to criticize them. Okay? It's just something that you do because you love yourself and you love them, so you tell them. But I feel like sometimes, yeah, sometimes people think it's your ego. What's going on for Virgo? Yeah, confirmation, sensation, and your lucky day. We got a pimp named Slickback. Somebody didn't get confirmation of your wisdom until they went out and received abuse. It's just is what it is. They didn't get confirmation of your wisdom until they went out there and got trapped. They didn't get confirmation. Yeah, somebody like to gamble. We have Lady Luck, luck coming up twice. Lucky could be significant. Somebody could be winning the lottery. This is your confirmation that somebody is trying to take what's yours, or you confirm to someone that someone was trying to take what's theirs. Okay? There's somebody who wants to abuse someone's lucky hand, somebody's lucky energy, yeah, in a disgusting way. And it's because you're not them and they're not you. So they need your energy. So somebody doesn't possess your energy, so they have to do something disgusting to try to get it. I feel like dissociation and have you ever. There was somebody in your face, Virgo, who was lying to you because the information that you should have gave them should have made them prosper. Okay, what you confirmed to this person should have helped them. But I feel like there's someone, you feel me, you confirmed something that made them, that should have made them lucky. It should have made them more prosperous. It should have made them feel like they have a sense of worth in some type of way, like they hit the lotto, like you're giving off game that will help people financially, mentally, spiritually, that type of thing. But I feel like somebody had to experience something to realize the lucky energy that you broke off, which the lucky energy associated with the knowledge you gave them or you. But I feel like if somebody told you what they did, you would be disgusted. Okay, so there could be someone who did not take your advice, uh, who may have done something disgusting, and now they're cowarding. They're hiding. Okay, I feel like somebody's avoiding and I told you so. They don't, yeah, confirmation. They don't want you to say I told you so. Ooh, thank you for the Venmo. Okay, y'all, stop spoiling me. Stop it. I'm just kidding. Keep going. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Keep going. I love it. Okay. I don't know what's going on in the energy, but Virgo has been just showing a whole lot of love recently. So I just want to show you that love back in some type of way, like book a reading. Anyways, let's get it. Let's get it. RLS could be significant. 1992 to 1997 could be significant. 888 could be significant. Lotto. Some of you need to play the lottery. What's confirmation? Somebody has gotten confirmation. Yeah, the crown. Wow. Somebody has gotten some type of confirmation of your success, victory, power, authority, material gain, ruling your world. Somebody has gotten confirmation. This could be you, Virgo. There could be supernatural, paranormal, occult members, okay, entities, energies around you that has gotten confirmation of who you are. I feel like at one time, people were questioning if your wisdom, your energy, if it's really you or are they tripping? And I feel like there's a lot of people who are getting confirmation of this, including the person, yeah, freedom, including the person who you gave wisdom to. So now someone has a confirmation that your advice was connected to success and victory. And if they would have listened to your advice, they would have succeeded. What's lucky day? Your lucky day? Something about weight in the reverse. Wow. Something about St. Patrick's Day. Um, Irish. Weight in the reverse, holding back, take no action, not the right time. Yeah. Somebody's gotten confirmation that if they would have listened to you, they wouldn't be caught up. I told you there's somebody somewhere caught up right now trying to gain back their blessings, gain back their energy, back whatever was taken from them. I heard it was their freedom. With the horse, with the success, the horse, and this energy, somebody could have been running free right now if they would have listened to you. But instead, they're stuck and they have confirmation of this. Also, there's a lot of occult, paranormal, supernatural enemies who are trying to make you wait, that have confirmation that you have some type of power or authority over them, Virgo, because you are not waiting. You are not stuck. You are taking action. You are outside. Okay, you're doing big things. There's people who are trying to cause problems in your life and they're getting confirmation that you are succeeding over it because you're not sitting in the house taking no action. You're out there actually moving. That's weird. And something could be blocked. Look at this. The two of swords, the five of wands, the justice. Okay. There could be some, there was some conflict that was trying to keep you from moving forward that is being like resolved. Six of swords. So you're outside right now. Okay, we have Eight of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Wands forward. You outside making movements. Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, you could be outside making money. That's the thing. And I feel like, yeah, yeah. And there's somebody who wants to tell you, give you that confirmation that you were right. That they're now standing on business. Three of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Fool, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant. They realize like I feel like at first somebody may have like wanted to be in control. Okay, they thought they could solve it by their usual tactics of control. So instead of moving when you told them to, they didn't. Three of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Fool. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Yep, the Page of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Devil. There's someone here who may have been stuck. No, who may have been back and forth about some type of conflict they were experiencing. And I feel like they wanted to do right by people. Okay, but they're watching you outside making money, and they're realizing this is their confirmation to them. If they would have stood up and took action to protect themselves, they wouldn't have been stuck in this shit. Somebody got caught up in a lie, they got caught up in a trap, they got deceived by the deceiver, waiting instead of taking action when they were told to take action. Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Page of Swords. Somebody may have thought it was a risk to move away on their own, but now they're seeing after heartbreak, like I said in the beginning, they had to go through some bullshit to realize that your message was right. They had to go through some bullshit to realize that your wisdom was in fact connected to the divine, right? They had to experience some pain and entrapment before they realized moon card the strength until they realized what you were trying to do. And I feel like it was to balance somebody out. It was to give them strength. I feel like you weren't trying to control someone. I feel like you were trying to teach them. But there's someone out here, Virgo, that now knows because where you are in life and where they are in life and how things turned out that you were telling the truth. Okay, it has been confirmed to them. A sun card. Okay, who is this person we're talking about? Heavy on the masculine energy. This is someone who watches you. You may not think that they're around, they're watching you. Could be an Aries. Who is this person we're talking about? Their initials could have RLS in it. Okay, heavy fire out here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Who are we talking about? We have the Ace of Cups to the Sun card. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Four of Coins. Virgo, whoever this is, with the Ace of Cups to the Sun card to the Five of Swords, this is somebody who may use some type of emotional strategy on people. Okay, I'm getting with the Ace of Cups. They may make people fall in love. That's how they succeed. All right, that's how they usually do something. Five of Swords. This could be some type of mind game tactic. Okay, what's the Ace of Cups to Sun? Could be a Leo, and then we have the Empress. Mm, mm, mm. What's the Empress? Somebody could be pregnant as well. Six of Cups. Heavy on the children. I just heard, oh, caught up. Got me feeling caught up. I'm losing my mind. This girl got a hold of me. So somebody got a hold of them. Five of coins up top. What's the Empress and the Six of Cups? The Three of Cups. Mm. Okay, yep. And we have the Strength card to the Devil. The Wheel of Fortune and the World card. Wow. So I'm getting this could be like some type of cycle. But the Wheel of Fortune in the world, this is giving me the energy of like destined changes. Like something, this had to happen. Okay? Like had to happen. There could be the energy of someone that may have been questioning like why things went the way that it did. And with the Wheel of Fortune to the World card is giving me the energy of like it had to happen. Okay? But yeah, with the Ace of Cups, the Sun card to the Five of Swords, I feel like there's someone who used to use like love to win people over. They get people to fall in love with them. The Sun card, the Five of Swords. This is some type of mind game tactic that somebody like to play with people. Okay. And with the Empress, the Six of Cups, the Three of Cups energy, they could have been able to entertain you at one time using these tactics. But with the Strength card to the Devil, I feel like you were stronger than some type of lust, some type of love, entrapment energy that somebody was trying to use on you. So I feel like you taught this person a lesson that never, not all people, fall and bow down to this love bombing energy. Not all people get entrapped with lust, sex, looks, money, whatever this is. And I feel like this was something that they needed to learn because this happened to them. So after you enlighten this person that there are people who actually rule their world, you feel me? There are people who are actual royalty who don't just fall for love bombing, superficial relationships, lustful bullshit. You feel me? There are people who are not materialistic and easily swayed. Once you showed them this was a destined conclusion that this person needed to make because I have a feeling this is exactly what they walked into. Okay, after they separated themselves from you, okay, did not take your advice, did not learn the lessons that you taught them, they went and tried it on somebody else because this is a cycle. Tell me about it. You have the Four of Wands here. We have the Chariot. What's the Four of Wands to the Chariot? We have the King of Pentacles. What's the Four of Wands to the Chariot to the King of Pentacles? We have the Knight of Wands and we have the Eight of Coins. Okay, so before they set the Tower, so before they separated from you, Virgo, you taught somebody, that you weren't going to fall for some type of tactic, that you wanted some type of relationship here. Okay, you showed them exactly what you expected from them, the way they needed to move, how much money they needed to make. You feel me? You showed them with a Strength card to the Devil what you really want and what you really don't want. And I feel like somebody did not want to put the work in. So this is when they moved away from you. So you taught them that not everybody is swayed by superficial things and that they had to have certain criteria and values and uphold certain things before you could even entertain them. And they thought that was way too much. Okay? They were for sure in their mind that they can go love bomb someone else who would require less work of them. This is the tower. This is that aha moment, what they are now waking up to. Because someone here felt like security, felt like whatever to gain security may have been too much for them. Yeah. Look, the fool is in the reverse now. So I feel like they didn't take action on you. Okay? This person did not want to put the work in to live up to the wisdom you gave to them, right? Yep, the Nine of Cups, and they went somewhere else. Nine of Cups to the Judgment. They may have went back to someone from their past. We have the Two of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Now this person is blocked, okay, trying to recuperate from all the conflict that they have gained from not listening to your advice. This is the fight that they're having. Why are you telling us about this person? The King of Swords. So they learned their lesson, okay? Whoever this is had to go through all this bullshit to learn a lesson. We're back around where we began. And now I feel like they are viewing you as someone who's connected to the divine, who's connected to the higher source, and who is enlightened. This person had to go through whatever they did just to get confirmation of your power, your success, and your connection to the divine, like we said earlier. The Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Star. Okay? The Ace of Coins, the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Cups, and the Eight of... What's behind there? And the Eight of Swords. Somebody only realized, you know, who you were after they got caught up. So why are you telling us about this person? King of Swords. Three of Wands and the Lovers. Yep. Seven of Wands. The Lovers. Okay. What's the Seven of Wands for the Lovers? The Tower? What's the Seven of Wands and the Lovers and the Ten of Cups? Virgo, there's someone who is delayed. They had a delayed reaction. They had a delayed aha moment. They had a misunderstanding of what you taught, what you said to them. They misunderstood the wisdom that you were trying to give them. Okay? They may have thought it was egotistical. They may have been thinking you were asking or doing too much. They may have been caught up in their own egotism to even hear out your wisdom. But whoever this is delayed because they went towards this conflict with the Seven of Wands to the Lovers, to the Tower, to the Ten of Cups. Somebody misunderstood what you were telling them. They're now realizing that you were trying to protect them, the partnership. Okay? And with the Tower and the Ten of Cups, somebody is now realizing that the wisdom that you were giving them was out of love. Not hate, not malice, not to criticize, not to put them down. They are suddenly awoken to the amount of love that you have to someone, for someone, to help them, to give them and pass wisdom. You have to care about someone to tell them the type of things that you told them, Virgo. And now they're suddenly seeing it. That this was all out of protection for you, the partnership, your life. They misunderstood it all. And now I feel like they're having an aha moment. Okay? Why is your lucky day here? And we're going to get on out. We have grounded legacy, life, growth. We have right a wrong in the reverse, fight for the greater good in the reverse, put away differences in the reverse, and thirst for revenge in the reverse. We have unhealthy and risk and rewards, temptation. So, Virgo, there's someone here who is now grounded. Okay? They're grounded. They're no longer, I feel like, fighting or participating in something. But it was only, after the environment that somebody was raised in, they became a product of their environment. It was only after they became a product of their environment. And somebody is noticing the tree of life, okay? Which fruit is good fruit? Which tree is bearing fruit? Which tree is lucky? And I feel like there's someone who is now realizing the luck, okay? The real luck comes with your legacy, your family, what grows, what shines, instead of the superficial, unhealthy temptation of our world. Okay, the fruit that the world bears and the fruit that you bear. Okay, and now that somebody is realizing things by the fruit, they're realizing that they haven't made any fruit. Okay, they haven't made any fruit because of interference. And they're now knowing that they have allowed interference because they didn't listen to what you told them. That would have saved them. That's crazy. Okay? But yeah, this is the reading. Whoever this is now has to consume, right? You're going to have to eat the bad fruit that you have created, and then you're going to have to separate yourself and create all new fruit. And by the time this person starts creating fruit, Virgo, you're going to be in a place where I feel like you're going to be in a higher place than this person. Okay? So there's a need to protect yourself. Even if this person comes in and tells you, oh, I realized what you were saying. Um, I feel like you can give them a congratulations, but swiftly shut that shit down. Continue to move forward on the victories and changes that you are creating in your life, because you have got a lot of good things coming in for you for helping people. Okay? The good things that are coming in for you for helping people gain their stability is that same energy. Oh, shit. Virgo, you're about to get a level up. Even if somebody did not listen to what you told them, you did what you were supposed to do. And I feel like you're about to be leveled up for being obedient and teaching people, even when they don't listen. It's not your job to get them to listen. It was just your job to speak, and you did that. And I feel like you're about to get some type of, what is that? The Temperance, the Emperor, the Nine of Coins to the Hierophant. What is that? Oh, shit. Oh my gosh. You're about to get a level of power that allows you to have control or luck over chaos. Okay? This is an upgrade in a way where you're going to see more prosperity amongst the attacks. You're going to notice nothing has changed but your luck and prosperity. Whoa. Because you fulfilled your destiny, which was to be a leader, you're about to get a new level of personal power and strength that will allow you to withstand the chaos of the world. Y'all are not hearing me. This isn't about this person or what this person is going to do with their life. Nobody really cares about them. They're over there with dirty fruit. But you did your job. You broke off wisdom to somebody who didn't even deserve it. You showed love and grace to people who didn't even listen to you. You did your job as a high priestess to spread knowledge and wisdom, even in times where you were being attacked. And so they're leveling you up in this time of chaos. You're going to notice more prosperity in the same area that you were. Nothing has changed. You may not do anything different. I'm telling you, I was able to even relax for a couple days and was making more money off the personal readings than I would have making a video on YouTube. This is this type of energy, y'all. Nothing is going to change about your reality but more prosperity and money. I'm telling you. And it's all because you are fulfilling your destiny. All the other side things, your job, your love life, all those side things has nothing to do with the real reality. You'll notice you get more prosperity when you fulfill your destiny instead of focusing on worldly things. It's almost like when you level up spiritually, you gain more in the world. But the more you gain in the world, the less you gain spiritually. And I feel like you learned that fulfilling your spiritual destiny gives you more rewards than chasing after worldly things. Whew. Virgo, this has been your reading. Hit me up in the comments down below to tell me about the changes that has been happening in your life. Tell me about the powers that you have been tapping into. Let me know if you're feeling this luck. Let me know if you're feeling the prosperity. Okay? If you aren't, get on this spiritual path and start following those intuitive nudges and urges to talk. I'm telling you, we're going back to the beginning when I told you that people could be experiencing things that you just experienced. It is not a coincidence. You were supposed to break off wisdom to that person at that time. And even though you had to go through something that whooped your ass to begin with, you gained wisdom. So when you give wisdom to somebody to prevent them from going through the same thing you did, you are spiritually elevating people. And that type of shit brings rewards. Because in this world of chaos and hate, there's a lot of people who want other people to fail just because they did. But you're somebody who comes with compassion and love and will help strangers just like you help your family. That will give wisdom to protect people out of pure love. And that type of shit will forever be rewarded. This is the reading I got for you today, Virgo. If you resonate with anything here, you know what to do. Give me a like, comment down below. Book me at MagentaTarotMessages. And let's keep this energy going. I love every single one of you. Peace.